Hey, what's up guys? Happy New Year! This New Year, I celebrated by going back to my hometown, Chongqing, China, and had a crazy overnight party with all my friends. But now it's the beginning of January, and you know what that means. We have to go back to school. And with that, you probably have a list of New Year's resolutions you want to achieve this year. But tell me if this is you. Every single year, you have this huge list of things you want to change in your life, change about yourself, or the habits you want to add. But after a week or two, it just starts fading away and you kind of forget about it, or you just give up completely because you cannot stick to all those things you listed on your New Year's resolutions. So the problem with that is because you're trying to change too much at once. That's why your New Year's resolutions are not sticking. So today I want to bring you 10 micro habits. These are small, tiny little actions you can implement right now into your life that requires very minimal effort. But these actions are eventually going to build up to a huge transformational change in your life and eventually achieve those New Year's resolutions you have for yourself. Oh my god, that's amazing! So now let's jump into the 10 micro habits that I've collected from Harvard students while interviewing them and following their day on the Campus Crawl series. So the first micro habit is to drink more water. Water helps you feel more energetic, it helps you feel alive. I drink about 5 liters of water every single day. Drinking more water also allows your body to cleanse itself, meaning that you are gonna get rid of all the toxins you have inside of your system, making you be able to think more clearly. We all know that saying you gotta drink 8 glasses of water a day, but many of us don't even drink 3 or 4 glasses of water. And right after I drank that, I felt an instant burst of energy. I don't know if you can tell through my video, but I feel more alive, more energetic, more awake. And unlike energy drinks or coffee, you don't feel the crash. So that's why this habit has totally changed my life. Whenever you feel thirsty, drink water. The second micro habit is to limit your social media usage. I know this is a hard struggle for all of us. I used to wake up with my phone by my side and watch YouTube videos for like an hour. And it really ruins your productivity for the rest of the day. And that's not even to mention how distracting social media is while you do your work. And let me give you a simple tip you can just implement and forget about. No way! That's so easy! Nowadays, all iPhones and maybe even some Android phones have a feature called Screen Time. And this feature tracks all your app usage throughout the day. And you can set app limits. So meaning, after you reach a certain time limit, I set my social media usage to around 25 minutes a day. It will notify you and it will automatically force you to stop using the app. Although there's ways to very easily bypass this, I think having that reminder is almost enough for you to think, oh, maybe I should put my phone down for a little bit. So after implementing this change, I went from around 7 hours of screen time per day to now around averaging 2 to 3 hours. So cutting down my phone usage by half. Alright, number 3 is something I'm a huge believer in and something that I've been doing for maybe 4 or 5 years now. It is planning your day either in the morning or the night before, whichever you prefer. You don't know how much I believe in this because it really just simplifies your mind when you write down everything you need to do and write down when you will do it the next day. There's a thing called decision fatigue. That's when you make a decision, it tires you out. And having a plan set in place helps you limit your decisions, meaning you'll be less tired throughout the day because you already know you're gonna do this and this and this and this and this, right? You just follow the steps. Out of all the Ivy League students, I think almost all of them do this. And even the famous John Fish on YouTube does this too. Planning your morning really helps you set the tone for the rest of the day to tackle it with full force and be fully effective. Now there's short-term planning, which is planning your day, but then there's also long-term planning, which is planning your year or planning your semester. This is a habit that I personally do and many Harvard University students I've talked to do as well. And I've seen in their calendars they do this. So at the beginning of every single semester, they input all their course schedules and important assignments and test dates into the calendar of their choice. Usually, I think it's Google Calendar. The key here is not just the courses, but the important test dates and the assignment dates, because it helps you think ahead and know which weeks are gonna be really, really stressful for you, so you can study a little bit ahead of time to reduce that amount of stress. But personally for me, I'm so lazy because going through the 6-7 courses that I have, all the syllabuses, and entering that manually into my phone and into my calendar is so much work. I hate it. That's why I'm so excited to tell you about today's sponsor called Syllabuddy. And I use them at the beginning of every single semester after I found about them. They save me maybe 2 or 3 hours of work. All you need to do is take your syllabuses and upload it to the website. And the website will automatically take all the information in the syllabus, including important test dates, assignment dates, and the class schedule. Then Syllabuddy will output a calendar file with all those important dates that you can directly just import into your Google Calendar. And all of your courses and your important assignment dates and test dates will show up in your calendar without you having to manually input every single class. Oh my God, that is so simple to use. This will save you so much time this semester. You can check out Syllabuddy by using the link in my description below. This app is completely free. There's no catch. You can just click the link, upload your syllabuses, and input those dates into your calendar. I don't know why you wouldn't use them. Just try it out, see if it works for you. I'm honestly so excited they decided to sponsor this video because I use them. So check them out. Link in description. We've all heard our mom tell us to clean your room, but she has never told us to clean something that we use every single day, and that's our computer. This next Harvard University micro habit is to clean your desktop once a week. So when my friend Andy, who graduated from Harvard, he showed me his Dropbox folder, and let me tell you, it is organized so cleanly. Imagine the Harvard library, but in a digital folder form. It's organized alphabetically, organized, it's so easy to find things, and there's no loose files anywhere. Oh my God, that's so clean, what? And I've started doing that in my own life maybe a year ago. I think it's really helped me feel less stressed when I use my computer. When your room is cluttered, your mind is cluttered. When your desktop is cluttered, your mind is cluttered too. Same concept. This is a Harvard University student's secret that many of you probably gloss over. It's the fact that they can study a lot less but still get good grades. And the reason is because they go to class, 1, but 2, they actually take notes in class. This is a micro habit because let me tell you a secret. You don't need to take great notes for your notes to be effective. And the reason is because research has shown that simply the act of writing things down helps you with your memory, because you're feeling 2 types of connections at once. 1 is the physical sense and 2 is your mental. So literally just the act of writing things down can help you get better grades. But if you actually want to learn how to take great notes that you can actually look back on and study from, you can check out my note-taking video up there. Right there. Oh, this next one is a heavy one because it is working out, or just going to the gym or exercising. Oh, you don't have to be one of those guys. You don't actually need to go to the gym every single day. I know that's a New Year's resolution for a lot of you, but the way you make that a micro habit is simply by committing to a very small amount of time, maybe like 5 minutes each day, and that can build up over time. Every morning when I wake up, I do two things. One, I immediately play a motivational track, kind of like those motivational speeches. And two, I roll lazily off my bed and do push-ups. I started with 5 push-ups, which is very simple for me. And then I increased by 1 push-up a day. And by the end of the month, I was doing 35 push-ups every single morning. Thinking about doing 35 push-ups every single morning when you wake up, it might be a little daunting right now, but when you think about doing maybe just 1 or maybe just 5 push-ups, it doesn't seem as hard. So the secret is really to start small, build up, and eventually you'll be like One Punch Man. 100 setups, 100 push-ups, 100 squats, and 10 kilometers every single day. I'm still working towards that. All right, this is probably the easiest habit of all, and you are gonna love it. Taking a nap. No way that's gonna help me, it's too easy. Let me tell you, sleeping can actually increase your productivity. So this Harvard University micro habit is to take one small nap throughout the day, maybe in the afternoon of the day. That's when you are usually the most tired, around like 2 to 3 p.m. But the important caveat here is that it has to be small, within a 30-minute time span. So usually I nap around 18 minutes, 20 minutes. And you gotta wake up, because if you don't wake up, you're gonna feel really tired, and at night you can't really sleep because you already slept a lot during the afternoon. I really love the feeling of a nap because afterwards it feels like I just hit refresh on my whole system. I'm ready to tackle all the tasks I have to do for the rest of the day. This next one sounds a little bit weird, but it's something I've noticed by hanging around with all these Harvard University students. It's the fact that they dig really deep into anything that they're researching or interested in. When they're focusing on that, they're like completely obsessed about it. So they research everything around it. And that's why they outperform other people. It's because they know more and they've done more, they've researched more. So if you dig deeper, just one layer below what you think is necessary, you are gonna see the same benefits in your life creeping in. And you might find treasure, who knows? This is a habit that's actually gonna change your life. It's called reading. It's something that we don't do anymore because there's YouTube, there's Netflix, there's social media. We think that is enough, but there's nothing that really compares to a physical book. And let me tell you why books are so different, and you learn so much more from books than from maybe watching a YouTube video. It's because people spend years and years, and sometimes their whole lifetime, writing a single book, whereas a video is produced within maximum a week, sometimes a couple of days. So the amount of depth you get in a video does not compare to a book. Reading a book is kind of daunting because it's so thick and you have to focus for so long. So the micro habit version of that is to read 1 page a day, and maybe you can increase by another page every other day. So you're reading 1 page, and then 2 page, and then 3 pages, right? That way it's not too slow where it takes you a whole year to read a single book. And Harvard University students really love reading. I mean, look at John Fish, he reads a book a day, and I really started reading only the first year of university, and since then I've read over like 200 books. That's around 50 to 60 books a year. If you follow this, I really think it's gonna totally transform you as a person like it did for me. So this video is my New Year's gift to you. And you can give me a New Year's gift by smashing that like button and that subscribe button down below, because it really helps me out with the YouTube algorithm.